Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
When you hear that jingle, it makes you tingle. Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today. And while you're off the couch, make some steaks, for Christ's sakes, while you're watching the Memorial this weekend, all right? Head on over to omahasteaks.com. Promo code DB Sports. Going to get you an extra $35 off your order over there. Big fan. Ate them all weekend as I was watching my sweet, sweet boy win, dude. That was one of the most excruciating wins ever.
What happened?
All time.
Sorry, I was making smash burgers this weekend. By the
Yeah,
pool.
you missed it, huh?
Played a couple of rounds of golf myself.
Yeah.
Shot an 85 and 86 respectively.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's higher than I believe I've ever shot in my entire life.
Nice. Left a few out there. Probably could have shot lower.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a generational driver of the golf ball this weekend.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to say that about myself. I consider myself to be good at a lot of sports. Golf is not one of them.
Made
sadly.
a total of 6 birdies between 2 rounds, so I was happy with that.
That's not bad at all.
No.
Jesus Christ, man.
Had a couple holes where I just went OB, but
All right, that happens.
it happens.
That happens. Yeah, it's a weird thing with me. I love watching golf, and I appreciate how hard the sport is. Maybe because I am so terrible at it. That's I love watching it and betting on it. I do not enjoy playing it. If I am so awful at something, I don't want to be out there. I don't want other people to witness it. I only try to do things that I'm good at in this life.
That's the beauty of the game, right? Like you could be, it doesn't matter how good you are at golf, at one point you will suck ass.
Yes. Oh, yes. Even the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it happened this weekend over there. But we'll start off with the win last week. We got a big win here on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Griffin ended up winning, and I will say this:
Ryder Cup?
No. My God, dude. I'll say this:
Is he going to make the team? We're in shambles right now.
Points wise, he's up there, but Jesus Christ. Look, I watched this entire last round simply because he was in the lead. Obviously, I bet him on the show last week, and I won. However, if you were to watch that entire final round like I did, I was miserable watching that. Did you watch any of it?
Matty hold out on 18, forcing Griffin to make the putt.
Schmid?
No, he did.
Schmid?
Colonial's tough, though. You know, you get off 1 and 2, super easy to birdie, but then it's kind of like, hold on.
But for these two guys who had never won solo tournaments before, and obviously Ben Griffin won earlier in the year in a team event, which is why I picked him, and I said that last week on the show. Watching these two guys go at it, both of them were so nervous.
I know.
Because they were up. There was nobody within like 6 shots of them.
Well,
so
I
it was
took a
kinda just them.
flyer on Akshay that day, and he got to 10 under at one point, and then just like shot 8 over from there.
I hedged with Fleetwood the day before,
Yeah.
just so I could win some money, and Tommy fell
Top
apart
5
as well.
Tommy.
Same thing, top 5, loser again. Never bet on that guy. But, we won, and the audience won a lot of money. But watching it was excruciating the entire time. Ben Griffin from like hole 8 to 18 hit it in every fucking bush, tree, sands, water, you name it. I mean, it was so miserable to watch. He choked away a 6-shot lead.
Well, a couple years ago, he was selling insurance.
And he choked away a 6-shot lead and won by 1.
Quit the game.
Did he really?
Yeah, became an insurance salesman.
I understand it after watching that.
Now he's a PGA Tour winner
on
twice.
Sunday this year.
Yeah.
So he's rich as fuck. Rich as fuck off of 2 events this year. Doesn't have to worry about anything the rest of his life. Good for him. However, painful as a guy holding a winning ticket in his hands. You won. Congratulations. It was not fun to witness. And the party I was at in the neighborhood with all the dads, we were just watching this thing, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, this keeps getting worse and worse. And it was awful to watch. Awful to watch. But we won. That's all that matters. All right, kids, I won you money. So fuck off at the end of the day, but it was miserable to watch. This weekend, however, is one of my favorite golf tournaments of the year. Went to it in college every single year. Had all the fun stuff and the backstage stuff and everything else. I've been to this like 10 times. I love the Memorial. It's in Dublin, Ohio here, bubbling at Dublin's. And Rory's sitting out, which Jack is pissed about.
Yeah, I think it's like the third elevated event he's sitting out.
What do you get docked in that? What do you get fined in that?
I don't think he gets fined or docked. I think that kind of like phase of the Live PGA Tour battle's over. Because a couple years ago, remember, he's like, we got to all show up to these events. Nobody can skip. Rory led the charge on that. Now he's kind of going back on his word. But I kind of understand because he got so fucked these last 2 years.
He did, yeah.
So he's probably over it. And if he, maybe there is like a fine where he'll just pay it. He has more money than God.
Yeah.
I don't know. His attitude and just his demeanor lately have just turned me off of Rory. He's just kind of been kind of a dick.
And Balionis seems to be turning up the heat in these pressers. Ricky Fowler sat down with her on Sunday. Did you watch that one?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any the coverage Sunday.
She was all in. She was all in on Ricky Fowler.
She's going for Ricky now.
Looked like it on TV.
Ricky's a married man.
Yeah. So is Rory.
Maybe she's just,
Doesn't matter.
really plugged in.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure. I think she wants to fuck. She's single now. She's going through her own divorce, and she's looking to have a good time. It was Bryson the week before, then it was Ricky in this interview, and it was like, Jesus Christ, Amanda, keep it together here.
That used to be Holly Saunders. Holly Saunders used to get around the tour a bit.
Yeah. Now it's Amanda Balionis. Good for her, dude. Balionis will play here and there. You're in Dublin, Ohio. Why not have a Balionis on a Saturday night?
I still can't tell if she's attractive or not.
I can. She's attractive.
Okay.
It'll work.
There's some angles, however, you're like,
I promise you it'll work, dude. It's just a fun time. It just looks like a fun time to have that around. And, she's knowledgeable about the game. She'll probably tell you some tips on the back nine that you didn't know. Right?
Maybe. She's a professional.
Yes.
She's great.
She knows everything about the course that, let's face it, who else are you getting that info from?
Well, she's doing the sideline reporting. Props to Dottie Pepper. I know a lot of people hate on Dottie, but she's kind of
gross.
Dottie's. I'm not saying she's attractive. I'm saying she's pretty good at her job now.
She's good, but she's gross. Like Balionis is that's who I want.
But Dottie was bad at her job, and now she's like elevated her game. She is good.
Okay.
I think she is a good addition to the broadcast.
I agree. She's good at broadcasting. I don't want to look at her.
No.
Balionis, I don't mind.
Dottie's old.
Yeah, she's old. And she's lesbian, right?
I don't know.
I'm almost positive she's
not.
Yeah. Balionis, though, it's like, all right, cool, man. I know what I'm getting there. And I'm also probably getting some fucking mac and cheese fresh off the stove. She's got her own recipe and everything else. Mm-hmm. That type of lady,
Yeah.
Just a nice mom in her late 40s who's looking to have some fun.
Is she that old?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Look her up, dude.
Yeah.
I could have just fucking
Did her really dirty.
deuced her, dude, right on the show. Look up Amanda Balionis' age. Oh, boy. Watch, she's like fucking 32.
Yeah, she's 38.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Sorry, Amanda. Sorry. Still a good time, though. I love you. All right? I support whatever you're doing out there. Where are you going here with the Memorial? This weekend's here.
We're actually going with one of the favorites.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
because
shocked by this.
all
by the
the
way.
signs are pointing to it's his time. Shit or get off the pot. You've had a good season up until this point. You need to get a win. You need to get over the fucking finish line.
Yeah.
Colin Morikawa, show up.
I was there the last time he won. It was 2014. So I was at that tournament when he won last time. So
2014, he didn't win 2014.
he did.
Colin Morikawa did not
Almost
win in
positive.
2014.
Or was it the other nipper? Was it the other fucking Asian dude?
Colin Morikawa was in college in 2014.
Maybe it was fucking Matsuya. Was it the other one, dude?
Hideki? Hideki might have won in 2014. That makes more
Let's
sense.
see. Let me type in 24. Because now I might change my fucking pick here, dude.
That would make more sense.
You know me and my facial recognition. Oh my God, it was Hideki, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's the second time I've done this year on the show, dude. All right, well, fuck you then, dude. I'm going to add him to the list. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Fire away on Morikawa.
So Colin Morikawa, 15-1. He did win this event when it was the work day during the COVID year when they went back-to-back Memorial 2 weeks in a row
Okay.
at the work day. Then we got Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim, he's been playing really well. And I just think it's his time as well. Siwoo Kim, 36-1. Then Adam Scott, why not? I need a long shot. 80-1. Give me Adam Scott.
Hang on here. Let me add a. Will you let me add a bonus Asian to this?
You can
week?
have Hideki if you like.
Thank you. Because it's really funny.
I don't think Hideki's gonna win.
That's the second time I've done this year with the same exact players. God damn it, dude! I love it.
One's Japanese, one's American.
I know. I don't care. I love my casual racism. It'll never end, and I love that. This is the second time I've done this on this fucking show this year. Great. This makes me feel a lot better about myself because I was pissed off earlier. But all right, great. So look, I've been to this tournament so many times. It's really fucking hard. There's crazy rough everywhere and shit. I can't remember anybody shooting like double dig in a long time. Like,
remember Rom?
I think that was it, right? He was the highest.
Well, I mean, Cantley won that tournament because Rom had to quit.
Yeah.
Via COVID.
Yeah.
They made him like on Sunday not be able to play.
Yeah. So I'm going with the boringest players of all time because that's what it takes to win this.
This is Patrick's tournament. He shows up every
Sure
year.
is, and I got Patrick Cantlay 20-1 here, obviously. Like, but by the way, I'm going with all the most boring guys plus my bonus Jonas Asian now because you did that. So yeah, these are players that I don't like. I'm going to look right down the barrel of the camera and tell you, I don't like these players. I don't like watching them play. However, this is what it takes to win this fucking golf course. It's a weird, hard tournament, man. So I'm going with Patrick Cantlay at 20-1. I'm going with Matthew Fitzpatrick at 44-1.
I was looking at that and I just couldn't pull the
I know you
trigger
can't
on
because we
Patrick.
hate these people, dude.
I hate Fitzpatrick.
We hate these people, but this is what it takes to win this tournament. Victor Hovland, hate him too.
Oh, I love Victor Hovland.
At 28-1.
I would love that.
This is what it takes to win this tournament. I'm telling you, man. It's iron play and all this other shit. Like,
why do you hate Hovland?
Because he sucks. Like every time I
doesn't
bet on
suck.
him,
He's
he
a
doesn't
generational
win,
talent.
But he never wins when I bet on him. I've never won on this
He won
guy,
already this year at the Valspar.
but I didn't bet on him.
I know.
So that's my fault. And then give me my bonus Asian here because I fucked this up twice. So give me Hideki at 32-1, and you're gonna have to give it to me. I don't give a fuck. And by the way, I'm gonna post this bet as soon as the show is over.
You like give me 4 of the top 20 players in the world.
Not at all. They won? Have any of these guys won all year?
Hovland won.
Valspar?
Yeah.
But that was the one where he got off the course and was just like
Hideki also won the first tournament.
The Duker?
Yeah, he won the first tournament of the
God damn it, dude. That was when that's what it was. I thought I bet on the other guy.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude.
You did.
Yeah.
I think you bet on Morikawa.
I bet on the wrong guy. Yeah.
And
I lost.
You celebrated.
I lost. Yep.
You thought
and
you bet
I
on
lost.
Hideki.
I lost. Yep. That's what it was. Fucking A, dude. Fuck these guys. So yeah, it's all hatred picks this week. That's all this is. Matt Fitzpatrick, 44-1. Patrick Cantlay, 20-1. Victor Hovland, 28-1. Bonus Asian here, Hideki. Because I fucked it up last time and lost. I celebrated like I won, didn't realize it until after the tournament was over. That's exactly what it was. You got a great memory. I don't remember that shit. And then tell us who you got. You got the other Asian.
I got 2 Asians. I got Colin Morikawa, Siwoo Kim, and then Adam Scott. Pacific Asian.
Sure.
Right?
Can I tell you who I think is going to win?
Is Australia technically that?
Good enough for me. You know me. Good enough. I don't remotely slanty eyes. You're good enough for me here. But I'll tell you who's going to win this. Scotty.
Yeah, probably.
Scotty's going to win this
Scotty
tournament.
will probably win.
This is one of those where you've got to have creative shots from everywhere. He's the only guy in this field that.
Scotty win last year? I think he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
But it takes so many creative shots because this course is oddly difficult, man. I've played it. I shot, oh God, I think it was a 118. I mean, it was awful, dude.
How many balls did you pick up?
Oh boy.
Did you hit cups?
God only knows, dude. This was probably it was the old guy in Caddyshack. It was just like course rules, kicked it over to the side. Like it's fucking hard.
There was a guy I played with this weekend, just random father-son combo, and he's like, yeah, I'm like a 15 handicap. And I'm like, okay. And then I played with him for 3 holes. I'm like, you're not a 15 handicap.
Why do people lie about that?
I don't know.
I don't get it. Because you're going to know when you go out there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to embarrass myself, again, which is why I don't play. You know that I haven't played golf other than a par 3 with my buddies, and I think 20 years.
It's the best.
For this reason.
It's the best.
No, it's not, man. When you're awful at it, and then everybody's waiting on you. Like,
and you
I'm that
figure
dude.
things out. You just got to be fast. You can suck Just be fast.
No, it's just, oh, God. Yeah, for whatever reason, man. I can't do it. My frustration boils over. Chuck shots into the woods, and then I'm fucking give up. I think the last time I played, I was in the woods. People were waiting on me ahead. I threw it like overhand baseball style towards the hole, and it got right on the green. They were like, oh, my God, see? If you just stick with it, you can be fucking great at it. And I was like, guys, I just threw that with my hand. All right, you fucking losers. So, but I love watching it, and I love gambling on it, for sure. Like, and I appreciate how hard it is for one man to go out there with one ball by himself and do it. I don't really give a shit about the caddies. Like, the caddies are nothing more than psychologists at this point. So, yeah.
And, Joe Griner on Colin's bag, a couple weeks in now. He obviously was Max's old caddy.
Yep.
Won with Justin Thomas this year.
It sure did.
I think he gets a second win with Colin.
You might be right. You might be right. And then my bonus agent might do it too.
I'm going heavy. I put $200 on Colin.
Did you really?
Yeah.
God damn.
I
dude.
just
Does that pay off at $3,000?
I got super high last night during the storm, thinking I was going to die, but then I got really dialed into just who like vibes. Like who's going to win Memorial?
Yeah.
And the fucking elves were telling me Colin Morikawa.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Either way, it is a great tournament. I don't know why Rory skipped it. Who knows? It's fun. If you're out there in Dublin, Ohio, my God, man, have a blast. Go out to Urban Meyer's Pint House. Have some hard AFs. We're served there. Served everywhere out there at Ohio. Click the store locator and enter your city or zip on hardafseltzer.com. Grab a 12-pack and go to the tournament, man. It's one of the funnest times there is. I love the Memorial. I'm sad I miss it, and I don't get to be there every year. Been like 10 times. It is awesome, though. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Don't forget to use that promo code DRINKINBROS to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. And if you're grilling with the fam this weekend, go to omahasteaks.com. Use that promo code DBSports for $35 off your first order over there. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. These are Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.